All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Good morning. How y'all feeling? The Different World is a American sitcom television series that aired for 6 seasons on NBC from September 24th, 1987 to July 9th, 1993. The series were originally centered on Denise Huxtable, who played Lisa Barnett, and the life of students at Hillman College, a fictional, historically black college in Virginia. It was inspired by student life in historical black colleges and universities. After Barnett's departure in the first season, the remainder of the series' primary focus more on Southern Belle Whitney Gilbert Wayne, who played by Jasmine Guy, and Math Whiz Dwayne Wayne, played by Kadeen Harrison. And they touched on some heavy topics, like HIV, virus, AIDS, equal rights amendment, sexual assault, sexual harassment, sexism, class relations, racism, stuff like that. They did something that the spin-off of Cosby Show avoided. So yeah. And in fact, they had non-black cast. Like Meg Ryan was originally cast for the role, but she decided to pursue a film career, so Marissa Tomei was cast. The same lady played in all Spider-Man movies. The first three, not the first three, but Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. The first season of Hillman Student Body was considered to be black and white students in equal numbers, but it was changed at the beginning of the second season, and a predominantly black student body maintained until the series ended. So yeah, you had 144 episodes. You had an opening theme performed by different artists or music group like Boys to Men, and another artist from the final season, which is season 6, and it was created by Bill Cosby and genre sitcom. Those who don't know. Now, the first time I discovered a different world is the same way I discover a few TV series overseas. For an example, like Ghost Rider TV series, New York Undercover, Martin, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Boy Meets World, to name a few. So as a black family or a black kid like myself, at that time, living in the foreign country, trying to navigate through it, and my father being in the military, things in that nature, just trying to get through the years there. I did have fun there, but the different world, man, it got me through, despite the fact that I didn't go to some historically black college, And I could write down a list of the episodes, top 5 of all time. I give you at least 3 right now. One of them, it has something to do with, it was like a hurricane episode where Freddie and Ron was stuck in a radio station, and all of a sudden the power goes out and they're in the dark. They confess their feelings for one another, and that's where the relationship changed for those two characters. So they were used to fight like cats and dogs like all the time, to the point where you're like, at some point they're gonna get married. You know what I'm saying? What we don't know if they really got married. I know they got engaged in, I think it was like season 5 or season 6. Another episode was the one in Los Angeles riots. Where Dwayne and Whitney were on their honeymoon. Those who are fans of the different world, y'all know what happened, how they got married and things of that nature. So, yeah, I like the fact that they incorporate some real life stuff. Not to mention they had guest stars on that in the series, such as Tom Arnold and Roseanne Barr, and to name a few, and Jada Pinkett Smith. So it had everything to do with the Rodney King situation in the early mid 1990s. It was crazy back then, And another episode was the when one door closes. Long story short, everyone was moving on with their lives. As for Dwayne and Whitney, Dwayne got the job at computer software, aka video games, at a company, but they had to move from Virginia all the way to Japan. His wife trying to tell him she's pregnant, they're going to be parents. So she told him that towards the end, which is part 2, she couldn't tell him. She was trying to find different ways to tell him, but she couldn't get it through her mouth. She had a hard time doing it, but she did in the end. Now, I watched it several times over the years, and it was hard to watch because it's the last time we saw the cast. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe it's been 35 years, 35 flipping years, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Crazy, and it's being played on a TV One channel right now for the 35th anniversary for one day only. Wow, man, I'm old. And with that, Doña Salute, I'm out. What's your thoughts on the series? What's your favorite? Always and forever keep pounding. I'm out.